What were the differences between Plato and Aristotle? When we think about the foundations of Western thought, two names often come to mind: Plato and Aristotle. These ancient Greek philosophers had different views that shaped our understanding of the world. Let's break down their key differences in a way that's easy to grasp. First, let's talk about metaphysics and reality. Plato believed in a dualistic universe. He thought true reality existed beyond our physical world, in the form of eternal and perfect forms or ideas. For him, the material world is just an imperfect reflection of these higher realities. Knowledge, according to Plato, comes from contemplating these forms, which we can access only through reason. In contrast, Aristotle rejected the idea of separate forms. He argued that form and matter are inseparable. The essence of an object exists within the object itself. Aristotle's theory, known as hylomorphism, suggests that everything in our world is a combination of matter and form. He emphasized the importance of empirical observation and studying the natural world to gain knowledge. Next, let's look at their views on knowledge. Plato thought knowledge was innate and could be recalled through reasoning about the forms. He viewed the physical world as deceptive and unreliable for true knowledge. On the other hand, Aristotle believed knowledge comes from experience and observation. He argued that by studying specific instances in nature, we can derive universal principles. This approach laid the groundwork for the empirical sciences. When it comes to ethics, Plato saw virtue as an innate quality tied to the soul's alignment with the form of the good. For him, virtue is accessed through reason and philosophical contemplation. Aristotle had a different take. He viewed virtue as a habit developed through practice and experience. His ethical theory is practical, focusing on achieving eudaimonia, which means flourishing or well-being, through a balanced life of virtuous actions. In political philosophy, Plato envisioned an ideal state ruled by philosopher kings. He believed that these wise individuals could govern for the common good. Plato favored a structured society where the government controls education and citizens' lives. Aristotle, however, advocated for a more pragmatic political system. He favored a mixed constitution that balances monarchy, aristocracy, and democracy. Aristotle emphasized that the government should provide a framework for citizens to live virtuous and fulfilling lives. Their views on the soul also differ. Plato believed in an immortal soul that exists before and after the body. He emphasized its eternal nature and separation from the physical form. Aristotle rejected this notion. He considered the soul as the form of the body, meaning it cannot exist without the body and is essential for life and function. Lastly, let's discuss their attitudes toward the natural world and art. Plato viewed the natural world as imperfect and merely a shadow of the perfect forms. He was skeptical of art, seeing it as imitation that could distract from truth. Aristotle, however, saw the natural world as purposeful and intelligible. He acknowledged the value of art as a form of imitation, but believed it could reveal truths about human nature and emotions. In summary, Plato's philosophy is characterized by idealism, focusing on abstract realities beyond the physical world. Aristotle's philosophy is empirical and practical, emphasizing the observable world and experience. Their differing approaches have significantly influenced European history, shaping philosophy, science, politics, and education throughout the ages.